Alright everybody, and welcome back, it's Sign here. And as you can tell, I've kind of been busy. I kind of went the simple route here. Well, quotation, simple. Instead of making like a chandelier or something that I have to come up and remove every once in a while, I just redstone circuit, redstone lamps. And you can see in that corner over there, I've already got mob spawning because I'm far enough away. And the base has changed quite a bit. First of all, I've been going crazy making dirt. And also got a grinder here with 3 different power sources to it. Lava generator, which this is the primary. Then I have a furnace generator, which I kind of use sometimes when I have extra renewable stuff. Oh, I'm here. Let's grab that. And then a culinary generator. Do I have any? Yep. Which I can burn zombie flesh in, and it gives me like 300 RF per zombie flesh. It's not great, but it's a good way to use up extra zombie flesh, really. I did have this like all fancily set up and everything to where it would automatically pump the zombie flesh in there, and it couldn't keep up. So I added that in there, and it was just a pain to run back here all the time, throw more charcoal in there, and so hooked up the lava. I've got a tank, not on me, but I plug into that fluid duct there to refill that thing. And it just goes nuts. So, it's my garden. I keep having things trample it and whatnot, so I pretty much gave up on this one for right now. That and this little setup over here. I made a mistake. I put a platinum in there. Really did need a platinum. It covers actually half of that garden too, and part of my trees over here, and a few other things. But what I have going on here is, an open block sprinkler on top of a tank. It's being fed by an aqueous accumulator. And it's just basically randomly bone mealing the grass around it. And then in the case of trees, this thing waits for them to grow, cuts them down. Sometimes it harvests the trees too. It shears the grass. Anything with vines gets sheared as well. But I also get things, random like candleberries, cactus fruit, spice leaves. And I'm having it shear the leaves right now because I don't need the saplings because it's making enough of its own. Let's get some of these out of here. And that sound you just heard was my magnet. Whoop. There we go. And we'll just... And I'm having the weirdest kind of thing going on right now. You might be able to see it. I'm not sure. But like say, okay, open up my AE interface here. As soon as I hold down shift, my FPS starts dropping. As soon as I let go, it comes right back up. Not sure why. A little weird. And this is just simple chest with leaves in it. Feeds up in here to this barrel. Compost and dirt, feeds it into here. Which you go around back, I have a basic import bus on the back of it. Which, also anything that goes into this furnace goes to the chest, gets imported to the system. This is my wireless access point with 16 boosters inside. And that lets me access my ME from a good portion of my base anyway. I wouldn't say all of it. This is a defunct lava generator because this thing is being powered from below, which I'll show off in a second. But let's do an energy cell. Powers the furnace and all of this. You've got a lot of stuff already stored in here. I'm only using one case. I need to start upgrading soon. Haven't got around to it yet. And then we have this. This right here is my sand generator. Makes cobble, goes to gravel. Sand, the sand byproduct goes up here. This turns gravel into sand, which goes to here. Any dust gets made goes up into this chest. Very simple, very effective. I've already got 4,300 sand. I need 8,100 to finish a quest though. And then this guy, kind of a similar setup. Extruder, pulverizer, going straight to gravel, dumping into the activator. I have 4 autonomous activators, which means I can take extra stuff like this dust and drop it into here, and it won't overload the system. It'll be able to keep up eventually. And then vacuum hopper, takes it all into here, which vacuum hoppers are horrible about stacking things the right way around. And then There we go. You can see things are getting pulled out of here occasionally. And that is this auto packager going to town. What it's doing is it's automatically turning it into like the dust ore blocks, or the quicksilver drops into quicksilver, amber, block of coal, lapis, oh, limestone brick. That's cool. I forgot that was a recipe actually. But it has a 2x2 recipe or a 3x3. This thing takes care of it automatically. Don't have to plug any formulas in or anything. So it's more and less versatile than a like a cyclic assembler. And then it's just a hopper full of cobble, feeding into the top of this crucible. Dumps it in as it needs it. What are you at now anyway? Whoa, that was a lag spike and a half. And can't quite put another bucket in yet, so I'm not going to try. And right now I'm making seared stone. Why? Because, well, my ingot supply is actually doing fairly well. I don't need to worry about that for a bit. I do have the system still, ingot. Got a decent enough backstock, like 8 steel ingots, which is nice. But, I got enough of a backstock to work with for a while that I don't need to worry about it. Plus, I can cycle all this through actually fairly quickly once I'm done making a stack of this seared stone. And then I got my casting table, ingot cast. I put those two down here, and it feeds, got an item deck down here, feeds it up into this chest. But since seared stone requires blocks, you know, the casting basin instead, then I just kind of swap them out as need be. You ready yet? Yeah, you're ready. Alright. And this thing actually refills fairly quickly. It's a netherrack with fire underneath it. This is a fluid duct, which I used to fill that tank up I was talking about, which is right now in my system, because I need to swap that generator out with a dynamo, like what I have downstairs. And go downstairs, open blocks elevator, wonderful thing. It's my portal to the nether, and that's just a couple source blocks of mob essence. But then we have this wonderful setup. A whole bunch of these crucibles, some of which are staying pretty full, and others of which are, I don't know why it drains like it is, but it is. And it is feeding into 10 magmatic dynamos. The reason I stopped at 10 is, well, 5 dynamos produce 40 or produce 400 RF per tick. Hardened energy conduits can only support 400 RF per tick, so if I want to do more power, I'll have to upgrade these first. As it is, I have it going up in 2 separate streams to split, so that way I'm not wasting power down here, so to speak. Then I also have a energetic infuser for things like my jetpack and this access terminal, which I did make a jetpack because I got tired of having to worry about falling off the edge. And then I have magma crucible and fluid transposer, both of which I had to make to be able to upgrade my jetpack to the second tier, because the first one just kept running out of power way too much. And then I just have 2 igneous extruders up here. These redstone blocks are so I didn't have to make a ton of servos. They're powering all these fluid ducts down here. Eventually, if I need the redstone, I'll just make the servos up, come down here and replace them all, or just, like, do a whole bunch of levers down the middle. I just thought this looked a little better than levers. And while I'm down here thinking about it, I need to disable this portal. I don't want pigmen or anything spawning down here. That's kind of a cool effect, looking through the portal like that. Oh, and this is my my squid spawner. For some reason they spawn in this. I don't know why, but they spawn in here, swim out, and suffocate. Which is why I've got a little lip around on this side too. Let's see, let's go up here, top of the mob farm, so I can easily turn it on and off as need be. ME system. You know, right here next to this guy. Plus where all this is going, this will eventually get moved downstairs, but for now, it works. The smelter is getting moved downstairs too, but I don't have much of a point to move it yet, so I haven't bothered. This little pathway is going to head off to, like, a blood magic area. Let's see, anything else? Before I move into the, what I've done on quests. Yeah, this thing's kind of going to town a little bit, but it's doing work. There it goes. See, it's chopping that tree down now, and it's shearing all the leaves. So, 51 jungle leaves off that tree. This jungle wood, I've been actually just turning into charcoal for now. Bonk. And And let's put the obsidian, the barrel in there. I need to go through, sort this out, pull out things I don't really need, you know, in my system all the time. I may set up another secondary ME system just for food, because there's a lot of seeds and everything to deal with. As it is, most of the seeds I had, I fed through my, had a squeezer set up down below, and I just pumped it full, pretty much. This was a nether bush, but it popped off somehow, and I haven't done anything with it. Now, funny thing is, harvesters by themselves don't really need a whole lot of power per operation. Survivalist generators can keep up pretty easily. Why are you full of mushrooms again? That's right, it ejects into an adjacent inventory. Wow, I've actually had that running long enough to burn through 8 coal, which is amazing because each coal burns for almost 27 minutes. And this is my soul sand generator, which every time witch water gets made, mushrooms spawn on mycelium around it. So we can kind of, let's see. Yep, there you go, see? As it's being made, it pops up mushrooms. This harvester here collects them, puts them in the chest. And I'm going to need 1,000 mushrooms, at least, for one of the quests I have to do. Boink. And I've got over 1,000 soul sands already. That's a tenth of the way where I need to be. And, oh, I'm out of sand in here. Whoops. There we go. I'll fill that hopper back up. Yeah, she's getting a little low. But hopper drops it in here whenever it turns into witch water. It holds onto it until then, which is great. Then this hopper here pulls it out right away and shows it in the chest. We made 3 in the meantime. Then we got aqua waste accumulator, a couple water sources feeding this thing. And it does tend to make little extra mushrooms here and there, but I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I've got... let's see. What all do I have anyway? Because there's the white mushrooms too. Oh, it's only 18 of them. Yeah, 850-ish. So, overall, not bad. But, see here, it's shearing grass now, which is great. But I've been living pretty much off of what this thing here produces as byproduct. And the main thing I'm doing is just, this is a supremely no-hassle tree farm. Yes, it's slow, but it does what I want it to do right now, which is to quietly produce dirt, wrong one, dirt in the background so that I can go through and concentrate on other things without having to constantly babysit the system or anything. This anvil was from when I was repairing chainmail, you know, for the steel. How are we doing in here? Yeah, it's horrible at stacking. And this thing is weird. It won't grab this pulverized iron ore. Completely ignores it. Don't know why. It's like it doesn't like the pulverized, but it does nickel ore and the gold no problem. So it's one of those weird things. Got a decent amount of diamonds now. I got 40 diamonds. I've got, what is it, 32 emeralds. Ender pearls. Oh, I don't think I actually showed off the inside of my mob farm yet. Oh, look, we got pigs. Second, I'll kill them. Alright, let's go in here. Right? Get the sword out. Where you at? There you are. Conveyor belts. Bye. Ooh, chainmail. Goodbye. And the beautiful thing about using conveyor belts instead of water is this will catch any as well, which is why this thing is 3 high. Even though they do kind of occasionally glitch into the system like that. And this ladder here is actually for access from before I had a jetpack. Now that I have the jetpack, I can just do that. Not a problem. Bonk. And let's see. Let's just go down here. I need to get those pigs. I've been trying to get more cows to spawn. I ended up killing all the ones I had so I could get enough leather to make a jetpack. Oh, man, you knocked that pig off. Alright. Pork chops. Yeah, I only have a level 0 magnet. It's not effective, or very effective, but it does the job. Namely, if I get close enough, it will pull things back from going over the edge. That's all I want it to do. I need to find out for sure the distances on passive mob spawning, because it's different than hostile. Yeah, I got a sprinkler going on this one too. Wheat, potatoes, tomatoes. I got a little bit of spice leaf here, and I got some candleberries. The main reason for like the wheat and the potatoes is I can turn those into flour to make bread out of. Oh, and I've made some candles too. Go ahead and put them in my system with the rest. I need like 1,000 of these white candles and dye them purple. I've got a ton of pot roast now. So, let's see. Let's have a snack. And let's perch here next to the AE system. And quest book. I've died 6 times. I don't remember the last time I actually died was from Twice Into the Void, I know that. Oh yeah, I was doing something and I got creepered right here. I think is what that one was. That's only 3 of my 6 deaths though, so, oh no, and 3 explosions, that's what it was, yeah. Creepers apparently don't count as monsters for this. Oh well, live and you learn. Alright, Highway to Hell. Finally got it. Reward bag and a full heart. Let's put you away and basic. What do you... Particle Customizer Rainbow Smoke. Let's... It's one of those things I'm never going to use. It's cool, but I don't see my own particles, so I don't know why I would bother. I still need to make a planter and a sludge boiler. Did make the sickle and the harvester. And let's see, I have to make the blood altar to do this. I haven't got around to that quite yet. I did complete Hell's Kitchen, though. As soon as I made this, pretty much all of these showed up. I think I had like salad dressing, burger, and fish food left to do, and the brunch. Alright, claim reward. Reward bag, full heart. Quarter heart. Quarter heart. Quarter heart. I think this is all quarter hearts here. And all this is make what it's asked for. Spaghetti in this case. Hearty breakfast in this case. You know, harvest a tomato. Harvest less. Oh, 16 lettuce fish wraps. There we go. So I have actually completed the Hell's Kitchen quest because they split up how you got everything. Now the insane amounts are in for the hoarding. So, I mean, this one's actually not too bad. I may end up just kind of perching somewhere with a bone meal. Because I only need like 200 soybeans to do it. That's... I think that's like maybe just a little over a stack of whatever it is. 10,000 vinegar. Bone meal, that's the word. This one's actually not too bad. You can use most fruit juice to make it. It doesn't have to be grape juice. 1,000 bacon mushroom burgers. That's what I need 1,000 mushrooms for. Surf and turf. 1,000 leafy fish sandwiches. 100 hearty breakfasts. And these are all submit quests. They're not detects. 10,000 toast. This one just sucks. 50,000 lettuce. Lettuce and tomatoes are some of the slowest growing things in this game. But first, digital storage, which it's right here pretty much. 2 hearts and a reward bag. Okay, and then this I did it without even thinking about it because you need endstone to make your magnet. To do that, you put a sandstone, one sandstone block in this casting basin, melt an ender pearl, turns it into endstone. What are we doing? 9 now, huh? So that was quite by accident. Sand storage, I did just because, bugger. Cyclic assemblers. I'll stay with the thermal expansion as much as possible here. And now, let's see. Yeah, searing stones, I need 64. I have 9 on me plus 15, so I got 24 of them so far. Not quite enough. Actually, I can do this in my crafting. What am I looking for? Besides, I think I picked up that one crafting bench I had that wasn't... Okay, we got a grater that wasn't built into my AE system here. Oh, what was the second one? A good. Okay, the good bag. Dark wood saplings. That's trippy. Okay, I can't see. Let's just put you in here. And then the greater bag is a tallow golem. I'm just gonna put you in here for right now. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see. That's everything in for the hoarding, which is not a great amount. I need 8,100 sand to complete this. Ice, I just need 100 ice for now, I think. That may be all I need. I'm not sure which one. I did not double click that. 1,000 endstone, which is not going to be that hard. 1,000 ender pearls is the hard part. Unless you use obsidian, in which case 1 ender pearl does 5 endstone. But you still need to get 1,000 obsidian at that point, which, no thanks. Punch trees, I haven't even started that yet. Neptune's Cloud Fantasy. I could do this one on camera really quick, but just not quite yet. Because you're a wizard, Steve. Finally got my bookshelf so I can make the Thaumonomicon. And why do I get another wand? Alright, okay, fine. Let's just go with Rune of Sacrifice for now. And I'm just going to go ahead and chomp that one. And a greater bag, which is copper beech saplings. Forestry, right? Yeah, forestry. Okay, let's put that in there. Yes, back to this now. I've gotten a couple of these shards. They're in my system right now because it's a submit task. The ways I'm holding off, order shards suck, and I fell into the void with my diamond hammer. I didn't realize that up until I went to do this. It's like, I'm not going to try to smack obsidian with an Invar hammer. It's just not going to work out. So, that's kind of where we're at there. Bloody Power, make a blood altar, which I need to do anyway to finish off Skyblock. Bees and trees. Got the first one done. This is what I needed my squeezer for. Artificial hive. It's a silken mesh, which is 9 string, and then a hay bale. It's a 9 wheat. And then seed oil can. And I get 10 hives, half a heart, and a reward bag. Which is going to be mutton jerky. Huzzah! Bonk, bonk, bonk. Now the next one in this quest line, I've already got half of it done, scoop. This I have to put a barrel down, fill it full of seed oil, and then drop the artificial hive in. So actually, and barrel. Seed. And the seeds I have in here, like the Brussels sprouts and cabbage and stuff like that, they don't get squeezed. I haven't tried these sunflower seeds yet. But there's that. And I need my hive. Bingo. Alright. I'm just going to toss that and that in there. So, barrel. Seed oil can. Oh, it does work like that. Sweet. And thump, artificial hive. It says ready, so I right click again. Awesome. And I want to try to get some bees, so let's toss them right there. And I want to get some rocky bees if I can, so let's put a piece of smooth stone down close by it. Haven't done a whole lot with bees, really. That's one thing I remember. So, that we go. Bloop. Done. Pick a reward bag. I get some princesses and a heart. Eat the heart. Ditch the princesses. And a greater bag. We got blackberry, corn seeds, and lettuce seeds. I'm just going to say and do that for right now. Oh, getting low again, huh? Yep. Oh, well, that's already full again. Yeah, these things hold 8 buckets of lava completely topped off. Which is something you're nearly never going to hit without having like a hopper or like item ducks blowing into them. And let's see, next is going to be building an apiary, so I'm not going to worry about that quite yet. Steel-powered flight. Deep tank. Which is just, 8 scorched bricks around a piece of lapis, like I said last video. Claim reward. And it's only a good bag. Ooh, hey now. I'll take those. I was actually hoping that one of those would show up. Otherwise I was going to have to try to enchant one. I don't even have an enchanting table yet, so... Okay, quest book. Heavy armor, steam room. Steam room requires that, which requires stuff from a reactor, which I haven't even started on yet. Go with the flow. I've actually got quite a bit done in here. Somewhat. It looks are deceiving. Okay, I built these, 3 types of tanks here. Magnesium or reward bag. I don't think I'm going to be dipping too much into mariculture, so the reward bag, excuse me, I have to hit the Z button because it's overflowing. Full heart, greater reward bag, enderfish. Yay, mariculture. And basic bag. Morby decor reward. Where can I drop this? There's might be enough room here. Yeah, there will be. I'll leave like 2 slots left in this chest. Oh no, 4 slots. Stupid decor rewards. Alright. Fluid management now. What is this? Reactor casing, Fuchs crystal, reward bag. I'm going to go with reactor casing because that means that's less steel that I have to make. But I had to make fluid export and import buses, and hold on,